suddenly he's looking at things that shouldn't be there. I mean, it was temperate.
At the edge of Antarctica, scientists have uncovered astonishing and mysterious discoveries that are both fascinating and unsettling. From hidden ecosystems beneath miles of ice to bizarre geological formations, the continent's extreme environment is a treasure trove of secrets. In this video, we explore 20 of the most mind-blowing finds that have left scientists questioning what truly lies beneath the frozen expanse of this remote, icy frontier. Let's get right in. Number 20, new life in Antarctic ice. Lake Vostok, a massive subglacial lake in Antarctica, lies hidden beneath 13,100 feet of thick ice, a barrier that's isolated it for millions of years. While it seems unlikely that anything could survive in such extreme conditions without sunlight, scientists believe some life may exist there. The enormous pressure exerted by the Antarctic ice sheet on the lake adds another challenging factor for any potential organisms living below. Although scientists can't yet access the lake directly, testing of the ice above has revealed fascinating findings. Glacial archaeologists, yes, that's a real job, discovered over 3,500 different DNA sequences, including bacteria, eukaryotes, and archaea. Most intriguing, however, were several DNA sequences that didn't match anything in the known genetic database, sparking theories about ancient life forms or perhaps even more exotic explanations. Could these be remnants of prehistoric organisms trapped in time, traces of dinosaur DNA, or, as some speculators propose, evidence of extraterrestrial life? While science points to the possibility of unique, unknown microbes, the mystery surrounding Lake Vostok's hidden ecosystem continues to fuel speculation about what might truly lie beneath Antarctica's icy depths. Number 19, ancient rainforest. Though it's hard to believe when looking at Antarctica's frozen landscape, it was once a lush, green rainforest. About 90 million years ago, this region was not covered in snow and ice, but rather was filled with diverse life. Recent research uncovered fossil roots, spores, and pollen, revealing the vibrant forest that thrived in what is now Antarctica. During the Cretaceous period, between 145 million and 65 million years ago, global sea levels were approximately 558 feet higher, and tropical sea surface temperatures reached up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a climate warm enough for a temperate rainforest. In 2017, scientists extracted a sediment core from beneath the ice near Pine Island Glacier. Analysis of a layer from about 90 million years ago, which appeared noticeably different from the rest, showed dense roots, soil, flowering plant remains, and prehistoric spores and pollen. This treasure trove of climate data confirmed that the region was once a flourishing rainforest, long before it froze over, offering insight into ancient Earth's dramatically different climate. Number 18, Mount Erebus. Mount Erebus is Antarctica's second highest volcano, after Mount Sydney, but it holds the title of the highest active volcano on the continent. What makes it particularly fascinating is its status as one of the few active volcanoes in Antarctica and home to one of Earth's longest-lasting lava lakes. The volcano, towering at 3,794 meters above sea level, occasionally erupts, spewing lava from its crater. Unlike most volcanoes, Erebus's magma is low in water, but rich in carbon dioxide. This unique composition allows the magma to rise closer to the surface compared to water-rich volcanoes. Because volcanoes like Erebus are rare, much remains to be discovered about their behavior. Recent studies have provided valuable insights, revealing that volcanoes with more water are often more volatile. The water can rapidly saturate magma, triggering explosive eruptions like Mount St. Helens in 1980. This research continues to offer critical understanding of volcanic activity, especially in regions like Antarctica. Number 17, hidden colony of penguins. In 2018, scientists accidentally discovered a hidden supercolony of 1.5 million penguins living in Antarctica, undetected for nearly 3,000 years. The colony was found when researchers were examining satellite images of the remote Danger Islands, a region surrounded by sea ice. This area is so inaccessible that it was thought to be uninhabitable. The penguins, one of the smallest species in Antarctica, had eluded detection due to their size, only about 28 inches tall. The discovery was made possible by a NASA algorithm that identified signs of life. These penguins breed in large colonies and feed on krill, fish, and squid. Despite their size, their location in such a difficult-to-reach place helped keep their existence a secret until this serendipitous find. Number 16. Shipwreck of Shackleton's Endurance. In 2022, a team of scientists in Antarctica made a remarkable discovery that had been hidden for over a century. The wreck of the Endurance, the ship of legendary explorer Ernest Shackleton. The Endurance sank in 1915 after being crushed by sea ice in the Weddell Sea. Shackleton and his crew managed to escape in small boats and on foot, but the ship's exact location had remained a mystery until now. Video footage of the wreck site revealed that the vessel is in astonishingly good condition, likely preserved by the cold waters in the absence of wood-eating marine life. While colonized by other sea creatures, it has avoided the destruction that usually affects shipwrecks. Remarkably, the ship's appearance is nearly identical to the photographs taken during its operational days. The hull remains intact, and the ship sits upright on the seafloor. While the masts have fallen and the rigging is tangled, the ship's preservation is nothing short of extraordinary. Number 15. Blood Falls. Blood Falls, a striking red feature in Antarctica, stands out against the icy whites of Taylor Glacier in the McMurdo Dry Valleys. This unusual waterfall looks eerily like a flow of blood, but it's actually a fascinating natural phenomenon. Discovered in 1911 by Australian geologist Griffith Taylor, it was initially thought to be caused by red algae. However, further studies reveal that the vivid red color comes from iron-rich water. When the iron-laden brine reaches the glacier's surface and is exposed to air, it oxidizes, similar to the rusting process, turning a deep red. This brine is thought to have originated from an ancient ocean, undergoing numerous transformations as it moves through the rocks beneath the glacier. As it reaches the glacier's end, it creates the dramatic blood flow at Blood Falls. This remarkable discovery has become a focus for scientists studying the unique properties of the iron-rich water and the geological changes that brought it to the glacier's surface. So while it may disappoint vampire enthusiasts, Blood Falls is not blood, but rather an incredible display of rock juice with a scientific twist. Number 14. Missing wallet returned after 53 years. In the 1960s, Paul Grisham, the U.S. Navy meteorologist, lost his wallet in Antarctica and assumed it was gone forever. But decades later, he was astonished to hear that someone had found it during maintenance work at McMurdo Station, a research facility on the southern tip of Ross Island. Built in 1956 and named after British naval officer Archibald McMurdo, McMurdo Station is now one of Antarctica's largest and busiest research centers, supporting studies in glaciology, geology, biology, atmospheric science, and astronomy. It even has an airstrip, Williams Field, allowing for smooth logistics and a steady supply of necessities. Despite Antarctica's isolation, the station offers modern conveniences, including internet, recreational spaces, and medical facilities, ensuring the well-being of personnel. When Grisham's wallet was returned to him in San Diego, it contained his Navy ID, driver's license, a survival guide for atomic or biological attacks, a beer ration card, tax documents, and some receipts. Rediscovering these items after so long was a surreal experience for Grisham, who never imagined he'd see the wallet and its memories again. Number 13. Mysterious hole in Antarctica. In the winter of 2016-17, a massive hole formed in the sea ice covering Antarctica's Weddell Sea, sparking scientific intrigue. Known as a polynya, such holes occasionally appear in the thick ice sheet blanketing the continent. Larger ones were observed decades ago, but recent advancements in technology allowed scientists to monitor these formations closely. Using satellite imagery, robotic drifters, and even seals fitted with sensors, researchers studied the ice movements like never before. They found that these polynyas may result from unique oceanic conditions and intense storms, with hurricane-level winds contributing to their formation. This rare phenomenon has provided valuable insights into Antarctic ice dynamics and weather patterns, proving that ice holes are unexpectedly fascinating. Number 12. Lost continents beneath Antarctica. Antarctica, spanning millions of icy square miles, is like any other continent beneath its layers of snow, cold, and rock. Thanks to advanced technology, we can now peer beneath these layers. Researchers from Germany's Kiel University and the British Antarctic Survey have used gravity-based imaging data from the European Space Agency's GOCE satellite to map what lies below. These images reveal previously unseen landscapes and even lost continents under Antarctica's surface, including folded tectonic plates on the verge of forming mountain ranges and ancient cratons, which are the core areas of tectonic plates. This data has given scientists unprecedented insights into Antarctica's formation and geological structure. By studying these formations, they can make more accurate predictions about the continent's future, especially in light of ongoing ice melting in the region. This research is crucial for understanding the geological history of Antarctica and how it may transform over time due to environmental changes. Number 11, 17-pound meteorite. During an expedition in Antarctica, a group of scientists discovered some of the largest meteorites ever found on the continent. While exploring the Nils-Larsen Blue Ice Zone near Princess Elizabeth Station, they uncovered a massive space rock weighing 16.7 pounds and the size of a cantaloupe, dubbed the Monster Rock. In addition to this impressive find, they discovered 4 other meteorites believed to have been sitting there for thousands of years. Over the years, 45,000 meteorites have been found in Antarctica, but only about 100 have been as heavy as this one, making it an extraordinary discovery. It's an exciting find, though it's probably best to move on before I get too carried away. Number 10, pyramids found beneath the ice. Underneath Antarctica's thick ice sheet, scientists have uncovered a remarkable geological landscape, including a hidden mountain range. Known as the Gomburtsev mountain range, named after Soviet geophysicist Grigory Gomburtsev, these mountains rise roughly 9,000 feet high and stretch 750 miles, comparable to the Alps in size. Despite their scale, they remain entirely concealed beneath 2,000 feet of ice in East Antarctica, making them essentially invisible to the human eye. In 2016, researchers even captured images of what appeared to be a pyramid-like structure in the Antarctic ice. This sparked a wave of theories, with some suggesting alien involvement, as the shape was reminiscent of pyramids seen in other ancient civilizations. The more mundane theory proposed that early humans, much like the ancient Egyptians, could have built such a structure, although this theory quickly lost favor with the public's fascination for extraterrestrial explanations. However, scientific investigation debunked these theories, concluding that this pyramid was actually a natural mountain peak shaped by ice and wind erosion to resemble a pyramid. Nonetheless, conspiracy theorists argue that the official explanation is merely a cover-up, leaving room for continued speculation about hidden mysteries beneath Antarctica's icy expanses. Number 9, ancient sea monster. Scientists from Argentina's National Scientific and Technical Research Council made an astonishing discovery at the northern tip of Antarctica, an enormous set of ancient bones belonging to a plesiosaur. These long-necked marine reptiles lived as far back as the late Triassic period, around 200 million years ago, and were common throughout the Jurassic era, roughly 150 million years ago. While smaller fossils had been found previously, this was the largest and oldest animal fossil yet uncovered in Antarctica. The find was especially surprising because the region's rock was not thought ideal for bone preservation. This unexpected discovery has sparked significant enthusiasm and motivated further exploration in the area, with scientists now eagerly searching for additional dinosaur fossils across Antarctica's remote landscapes. Number 8, largest reptile egg. In 2020, scientists finally identified a mysterious object unearthed in Antarctica nearly a decade earlier as an ancient reptile egg. Measuring 11 by 7 inches, the fossil was initially dubbed the Thing, since no one knew what it was. Now researchers believe the deflated football-shaped fossil is an egg from a massive sea reptile that existed around 68 million years ago. Although the egg is most similar to those of lizards and snakes, its size suggests it came from a creature as large as a dinosaur. However, it lacks characteristics typical of dinosaur eggs, having a soft shell more like modern reptiles. Based on its size, scientists estimate the creature that laid it was likely over 7 meters long. The best candidate for this ancient egg is a marine reptile like a mosasaur, though its exact origin may remain uncertain. Number 7, Lake Vostok. Lake Vostok is a vast subglacial lake located beneath Antarctica, one of the largest of its kind known to science. Situated miles below the surface near Russia's Vostok Station, in the eastern part of the Antarctic ice sheet, it has become famous for harboring surprising organisms, despite its extreme conditions. The coldest temperatures ever recorded on Earth were at Vostok Station. On July 21, 1983, the mercury plummeted to a chilling -89.2 degrees Celsius, -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's remarkable that liquid water exists here, but it does thanks to geothermal heat from the Earth's core. This heat raises the temperature of the water to around minus 2.8 degrees Celsius, 27 degrees Fahrenheit, just below freezing. The immense pressure from the thick ice layer also lowers the melting point, providing insulation from the colder surface temperatures, allowing the lake to remain liquid. The existence of this subglacial lake in such extreme conditions is truly extraordinary. Number 6. Giant sea spiders. Giant Antarctic sea spiders, which may unsettle arachnophobes, have intrigued scientists for over 150 years. These spiders protect their eggs in a unique way. Instead of carrying them, they attach the tiny eggs to the seafloor. While most sea spiders are about an inch long, these giants can have leg spans up to 20 inches. This remarkable size is due to a phenomenon known as polar gigantism, where species in Earth's polar regions grow much larger than their counterparts elsewhere, adapting to extreme cold conditions. Number 5. Icefish colony. The deep ocean remains a vast mystery with countless discoveries still waiting to be made. When combined with one of the coldest and most unforgiving environments on Earth, Antarctica's freezing seas continue to reveal surprising secrets. One such discovery, made in 2022, is a breeding colony of about 60 million fish in the Weddell Sea, thriving beneath the ice. This ecosystem, as large as Malta's entire surface, was previously unknown. The fish, known as icefish, have transparent blood and skulls, a unique adaptation for survival in extreme cold. Their blood contains an antifreeze protein that prevents ice crystals from forming, allowing them to live in temperatures that would freeze most other creatures. This fascinating discovery showcases the resilience of life in even the harshest conditions. Number 4. Antarctica's dry valleys. Antarctica, typically known for its ice and snow, also has dry valleys where there is almost no ice. These barren areas, covering over 1,000 square miles, are filled with rocks and boulders, with occasional frozen lakes. In summer, a brief stream may link the lakes to glaciers. The region remains cold year-round, with minimal rainfall and significant salt buildup. Despite the fleeting presence of liquid water in summer, the dry valleys resemble the conditions on Mars more than those of Earth, making them an extreme and unusual landscape. Number 3. Tunnels discovered under Antarctica. Although they may sound like something from an alien story, the tunnels beneath Antarctica's ice layer are actually a natural phenomenon. Discovered using radar mounted on planes and satellite imagery, these massive tunnels are as tall as the Eiffel Tower in some places. They were initially thought to be built by extraterrestrials or an ancient civilization, but it turns out they are formed by meltwater flowing under the ice sheet. Similar to rivers, the water travels beneath the ice rather than through rock formations, creating these extraordinary tunnels. Mystery solved. Number 2. Colorful icebergs. Antarctica and Greenland's icebergs hold the majority of Earth's fresh water, playing a crucial role in regulating the planet's climate and storing vital water. These ice formations, while essential to life, can also be surprisingly beautiful. The stripe patterns seen on icebergs are caused by various factors. Blue stripes occur when water fills a crevice in the ice sheet and freezes quickly before bubbles form. Green stripes appear when an iceberg falls into the sea and algae-rich water freezes on its underside. When the iceberg flips, these green stripes become visible. Icebergs can also feature black, brown, and yellow stripes, which result from sediment picked up as the iceberg slides toward the sea. Though these striking colors are rare to see, as most of the patterns are submerged, the visible portion of the iceberg offers a glimpse of this hidden beauty. Number 1. The singing ice. Scientists have made an unusual discovery. The ice shelf in Antarctica produces sounds. While it's not music in the traditional sense, the ice shelf emits a continuous noise, captured by seismic sensors. This sound occurs at a frequency of around 5 Hz, making it inaudible to the human ear, and it cycles every 5 seconds. Interestingly, the tone changes depending on environmental factors such as storms or the melting of the ice. It's a fascinating and somewhat eerie phenomenon that wraps up today's chilly adventure into the rugged terrain of Antarctica. Which of these discoveries intrigued you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the other amazing features on the screen, and I'll catch you next time for more fascinating explorations.